No mic needed right now. I'm in my car. Shit. The camera mic is actually pretty good. But anyways, today is the 15th. I'm gonna guess the 15th. It is the 15th. I look tired. I am tired. But today's arm day. And this is one of the few days I actually enjoy. Well, I enjoy working out every day. Well, whenever I go, at least. I enjoy working out, so it's not like it's a chore to go to the gym. But arm day is one of those days where I don't know, something about like just I thought I saw someone at the corner of my eye. Something about the exercises and just the pump like just wakes me up. Like it really does wake me up, and I enjoy it. And it's a quick workout too, so I'm thinking we go, okay, we'll do an even split of 2-2, so 2 biceps, 2 triceps. For the biceps, we're gonna start with the incline curls on the bench, and then we're gonna go to triceps. We're gonna go either overhead. I'm thinking overhead, yeah. So we'll do overhead, and then right after we'll burn out with the straight bar. So overhead, we're gonna do the usual 6 sets. But for the straight bar, we're gonna do 4 sets because I'm already warmed up at that point. So I don't need to do the 2 warm-up sets at the beginning. And then for the last exercise, which will be bicep, it's gonna be that one chest machine, that one cable machine that I usually do where I'm seated and I do like flies, but since it has the handles at the bottom, I could do seated curls with the cables. So I kind of want to experiment with that. But yeah, that's basically the plan. You know, the usual cardio, maybe the sauna, probably not. I'm just trying to get at home as quickly as possible because I am pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. But I got my shaker cup of water. Yeah, buddy. I got my jug full of water. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna just clock out in like about 15 minutes. So I'll catch you guys at the gym. Do some curls for my first set. Let's go. So it's gonna be a little difficult. So I was planning on going to 45 for my last set, or for my last weight, but there's no 45s. So 50s we'll have to do, if I can do them. If not, I'll probably just go back down to like 40 or 35 and just rep it out. But for the most part, I should be able to do this, hopefully. But I did 40s, 45s, no wait. 35s, 40s. And then I wanted to go to 45. Yeah. But I couldn't. So 2 sets of this, hopefully. I'm gonna just rep this shit out. Should work. Not really any lighter weight I can get right now, so 40s for as many as I can do.
Come on, one more. A couple more. Nah, fuck that. I don't know if I could get any cables right now. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, you're good. On that note, fuck it, one more set. So usually I do 6, but to warm up, too moderate, too heavy. But I'm gonna finish it off with the really heavy one. So it was 60, 90, 120, now 150. Oh, it's gonna be a little difficult, but should be fine. Okay. Oh shit. Whew. That fuck good. Alright. Somebody gonna push it on. So, like I said before, just 4 sets of this one. So, what do we start on? 100? Yeah. Started at 100. And we jumped up to 135. Not that crazy of a jump, to be fair. It's only 3. So, should be able to do it pretty easily. I'm going to focus really hard on the squeeze at the bottom. So, that's the whole point for that. Then after this, go try the cables, and we're done. Yeah, quick workout. Yeah, that's it for that. My fucking triceps are done. Oh. So, surprisingly, this works really well. I really enjoy this cable machine. This shit is so versatile. But biceps on this feels amazing. The pump is crazy. The weight does feel really heavy, which is good. So I did 2 already. I wouldn't be able to tell you the pounds honestly because the numbers I kind of scraped off. So hold on, 2, 4, 7, 2, 4, yeah, 7. But my arms are like pumped like crazy right now. So really good arm day to be fair. Just gotta do cardio and that's about it. But let's finish this first. It should be good after this one. Well, 2 more sets of this. I don't know why, but I forget some artists exist. Like even though Akon is so like, you know, he's pretty like still relevant. A song of his pops up where like he's featured in it. I'm like, oh yeah, he exists. Not the biggest Akon fan, but he has some good music. Same thing with like, the fuck is the song called again? I forgot. David Guetta. I'd be forgetting he exists too. It's, I don't know. It's just a funny thing. Listen to your own music or just a random playlist and you're like, oh yeah, this person exists. Happens to me all the time. Oh yeah, that pump is crazy. Just looking off my feet. Not gonna let you leave me down. I think you think something like the same. Just not going in. That's it for that. All right, let's do some cardio and let's get out of here.
All right, that was the end of that workout, that session, that good old arm session. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I've been sitting in my car for about like 15 minutes, just staring ahead. I had something about like cloudy, rainy weather, kind of like gloomy weather, I guess you would put it. I love it because it looks beautiful, but also don't like it because it gets me thinking about the past and shit. And the past is the past. You can't change shit. You can't change what you've done before, despite how much you may regret doing it. So it is what it is. It's kind of like Minecraft music, to like put it in simple terms, simple gamer terms, I guess. Like Minecraft music, that shit gets you thinking. Something about it is just, it's such a beautiful, it's so beautiful to the point where you start thinking about your own life. So yeah, I was just kind of chilling in my car for a while, just reminiscing about the good times and bad times, thinking about how it affected me and shaped me to who I am now. I don't want to get too philosophical now, but quick recap. Started with incline curls. So I kind of just realized this I realized it as I was doing cardio, but I kind of did two of the same workout, kind of. So the incline bench curls, right, with the dumbbells, obviously is fundamentally different by just the equipment alone, but it's very similar in terms of the I guess you would it's like lifting pattern to what I did with the cables. Now the cables provide more of a constant tension, and the dumbbells provide more of a more of a strain at the bottom of the lift. So at the bottom, going like starting to bend your elbow is the harder part. Once you get past halfway, it's easy. But for the cable, it's a constant, throughout the whole thing. It's a constant pressure on the muscle. So they are different, but at its bare fundamentals, they are very similar. So I barely realized that as I was doing cardio, but it's not a bad thing. Like I said, there's differences to them. So the cable kind of provided me more with a more tension based, a lot more pump to the arm, and honestly, I kind of liked it better than the dumbbell, just because there was a constant tension on the muscle. But I still like the dumbbell. Something about like that first half of the curl just feels really good. I can't really explain it like in very intellectual terms, but it just felt really good. So we started with incline curls, and then we went on to overhead tricep extensions. So that felt really good. Honestly, I did not feel my elbow pain whatsoever. I didn't feel my forearm pain whatsoever. So I feel like that's because I've been engaging my core a lot more. Damn, did my fucking camera start tilting downward? Yeah. So I've been engaging my core a lot more, and I feel like that's what's making the difference right now. That the fact that I have a more like solid base, I guess you would call it, at the bottom. So I'm kind of grounded more onto the floor, and I'm squeezing my core a lot better. So I have a better, I guess, I don't know, a better base to push the weight, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but it feels a lot more like steady. It feels a lot less squirmish, and I don't feel it in my elbows or my wrist or my forearm at all. I purely feel it on my tricep, and I like that. Now the tricep pushdowns, that was fucking brutal. I'm gonna be honest. Even though that's not the heaviest weight I've done, it felt heavy, simply because of the amount of reps I did, and just the sheer fatigue off my tricep from the overhead extensions. So yeah, that felt really good. I feel like that was a perfect combo. I've done it before, but not like this, to where I feel like before I would give too much time in between sets or in between workout, in between different workouts. So I feel like that's what really didn't go in my favor before. But now doing more of a strenuous regimen, I feel like really did make the workout feel a lot better. So I think I'm gonna stick with that kind of routine for a while. See like the long-term results and see how it feels. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then we went out to the cables. The cables, like I said before, that shit felt amazing. I did not expect it to feel that good. Although I did like the cable curls when I was standing on like the where I would do the tricep extensions. The one-handed cable curls as I'm standing. It felt good, but at the same time, it felt like too much hassle to do it one arm at a time. It just didn't feel even. But now that I'm using this machine, both hands at the same time, pause, hold on, pause. It just feels really good. Just, oh my God, Anya. That whole sentence was diabolical. But being able to curl with both arms, with that amount of tension, with that amount of weight, and keep in mind that was only like the first couple plates that are on there. I could go more than double of what I did today. Well, I can't do it, but what I'm saying is that I could build up to it if I get that strong. I doubt I will, because that's a lot of fucking weight. But you know, it's there. It's an option. So that's what I like about that machine, because even like with my leg day a while, like my leg day, the sus leg day, the fucking the gooch spreaders and the gooch closers, they're very limited in terms of the weight you're able to put on. Keep in mind, I don't really work out those muscle groups, and I was able to almost max out the machine right then and there. So that really shows like the machine will limit your progress if the machine is not capable of going any higher. But with this one, you could go pretty fucking heavy, and that's good, because as I'm getting stronger, I'm gonna load more weight and take advantage of the amount of weight it has available to me. So after arms, you know, the usual 30 minutes of cardio, and I'm really thinking about bumping it up to 40 minutes or maybe even 50 minutes. Not an hour just yet. I feel like an hour would kind of be overkill, but like 40 minutes might be the sweet spot, or maybe even 45 minutes. I don't want to do cardio to the point where my legs are out of commission for leg day, but I want to do enough cardio to where, I mean, that kind of sounds dumb at the same time thinking about it. Like I gotta run like a couple miles for that to achieve that, because I feel like even if I ran a couple miles, like maybe let's hypothetically say I ran 4 miles, would I be out of commission? Keep in mind, I don't really run. I could run maybe a mile in, like, I want to estimate 15 minutes. I don't have a really fast pace. My stride is what really helps me out, but even then, I'm flat-footed and my feet hurt real fast. So that's my downfall. But would that put me out of commission for a long time or not? I don't know. But I'll see. I think I'm gonna bump up the cardio time to like 40 minutes. See how that feels for like a couple weeks, and then maybe go up to 45, maybe even 50. We'll see. I still need to get a costume for Halloween. We'll see. But yeah, so great workout and overall. Did hit the sauna. Hit the sauna for I think about 10 minutes. But yeah, let's see, what can I talk about today? I want to kind of keep it, because I don't want to go on a tangent on some bullshit. I don't want to keep it like workout, gym related. Let's see. Oh, one thing I get a lot, right, or I see a lot, and I experience myself, is comparing yourself to other people. And I feel like that's something that's gonna happen regardless.
You know, at some point you're gonna compare yourself to another person, and depending on your expectations, whether they're realistic or not, will depend on how that affects your mindset. Because to me, I know, even though I'm comparing myself to people that have been working out for fucking even decades, or people that are working out, you know, enhanced or whatever, I still have a realistic idea of what I can achieve and what I can't achieve. Like, I know I'm not going to get close to 500 pounds on bench, but could I reach 4 plates? Maybe. That's a maybe. That might be the next goal, 4 plates on bench. But that's something that's very, you got to dedicate basically your whole lifestyle around it. The fact that I was able to get to 3 plates on subpar dieting and like kind of bro lifting is honestly pretty impressive in my opinion. But comparing yourself to other people, I wouldn't say that's necessarily bad, because to compare yourself is to ignite some kind of competitive side. And I compared myself a lot to my brother. I compared myself a lot to, it was usually people around me, like my brother's friends, co-workers and stuff. And it's like, oh, if they're able to do this, then I should be able to do this. Like there's no question about it. If they're able to do it, I should be able to do it. And that's because I based it off of realistic expectations. I was basing it off of people that, like regular people that, you know, would still work out. Don't get me wrong. I compared myself to, damn, I forgot his name. Kind of feel like a dickhead now. This shit is not muted, right? All right, cool. Just fucking making sure, because I don't want to go through that shit again. Fuck. Dale, I think his name is Dale. But when I first worked out with him, we were doing chest, you know, backyard type. This was during COVID, so we weren't at a gym. We were in like the homie's backyard. He had a bench and everything, plates, and we were lifting. And at the time, my PR was maybe like 2 plates 10. You know, still impressive. Don't get me wrong, still impressive. But that's the weight that everybody around me was doing. So, you know, I was like, damn, like I'm keeping up with them, but I'm not getting past them. So when I saw the homie Dale start repping out 3 plates, I was like, holy shit, this man is a fucking monster. Keep in mind, he did a lot of sports when he was younger. I think he went up to college football, I think. I'm not completely sure. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea. But he did football, I know that. But he had a super strong upper body. His lower body, his legs and stuff was not the best, I'm gonna be honest. But he had a really strong upper body. And that's what I kind of compared myself to him. Like, would I be able to reach 3 plates? Would I be able to do what he's doing? And in my head, I was like, yeah, I should be able to. I'm gonna work towards it. And that's the whole point. That's the whole reason I started like really grinding like chest workouts, was to be able to rep, or at least be able to bench the 3 plates. And guess what? I did. I remember hitting the 3 plates for the first time. I recorded it too. I recorded it because I was recording all my workouts at the time, because I was working out at my job gym, and since I work grave, there was nobody there ever. So I was able to record myself, and in hindsight, it was pretty dangerous going for that heavy ass PR by myself with no spotter, nobody in nobody would have heard me scream. That's how empty it was. Not one person would hear me scream. So pretty fucking dangerous in my opinion. But regardless, I did it and I pulled it off. And even though I hit my PR, I kind of it was a bittersweet, because I finally achieved my goal. But at the same time, that was the only goal I had at the time.
So I had to kind of like constantly challenge myself or set smaller goals at the time, which didn't feel as fulfilling as the 3 plates. So that's one thing I will say is uh, don't focus too much on one goal, because once you achieve that one goal, it's the any other goal you put yourself, because you're focused so strongly on one goal. That becomes your sole purpose to hitting the gym. Well, at least if it's gym related, it could be anything. It could be like my one goal is to fucking damn, I can't even think of anything. Jesus Christ, gym is my life at this point. Um, it could be like fucking I'm gonna run a marathon. Like that's my whole purpose. That's my whole thing. And if that's an amazing goal. That's a fucking crazy ass goal. But if you're too hyper focused on it and you don't set any other goals or any other expectations for yourself, and you finally achieve it, it's a bittersweet. You finally did it, but at the same time, it's like you didn't set yourself up for anything further or anything bigger, and it's hard to get that I guess you would call it like that high back from that initial goal that you had. Because even though I could still bench 3 plates and I still hit it, it just doesn't feel the same as it was when I first hit it. I was so happy when I first hit 3 plates on bench. I was fucking screaming in the gym. I could show the clip. I was so fucking happy. But after that, I didn't have any other goal for myself other than like I started like just putting PR goals for myself. Like 4 plates on deadlift, I got to that. 3 plates on squat, I got to that. And yes, at the time, my squat was stronger than my bench. I mean, my bench was stronger than my squat. But still, I was still squatting like 2 plates 35. So, it's not like I was weak. I was really focused on bench. But yeah, I will say that is you could set one main goal for yourself, but make sure to set yourself up for goals similar or goals past that, because it was really like at the time, even though I would go to the gym daily, it was just hard to find a goal that I was really passionate about. Do you want to merge or nah? I'm gonna just all right, whatever. But yeah, so I will say that constantly set yourself with small goals that will lead up to a big goal, which will lead up to even a bigger goal. I feel like that would be my advice, because like I said, I hit the 3 plates and then afterwards I was kind of aimlessly just setting myself up for PR goals. No like real structure to them either. I was just like, all right, what's the heaviest I could squat? What's the heaviest I could curl? What's the heaviest I could deadlift? What's the heaviest I could fucking do for a tricep push down? Like, I was just doing random shit at that point. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's not bad, but I just didn't have anything in mind after the 3 plate squat or 3 plate bench. And I feel like that was not ideal, at least for me. So it is what it is. I'm still happy I could hit 3 plates. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy and proud of my strength. I really am. Because so how would I put this? Like, I'm in a position, in terms of my strength, I'm in a position where other people are trying to get it. It's kind of like, so it's not an ego. How do I put this without sounding like a dickhead? Because I'm not trying to be a dickhead. Like for example, Eddie Hall, he can claim having the strongest deadlift because he does have the strongest deadlift. He has 1,000-pound deadlift, and now he's looking at everybody else trying to attempt that with a certain pride. So it's not that he's like, oh, I'm the only one that could do this. Like, oh, like, look at me, I'm the best. No, he's like, I set the bar. Now I have pride in the people trying to do it. You know, like, I showed that it's possible. Now I'm like watching these people attempt it with a pride for myself and for them. So I feel like that's kind of like similar to what I'm feeling. Is like, I'm happy with my strength, and I have a certain like pride in other people that are trying to achieve the same goal, you know, trying to achieve that 3-plate bench, trying to achieve that 4-plate deadlift, trying to get to that 3-plate squat. And it just makes me appreciate the amount of effort, and just passion I put into, you know, lifting. So, you know, seeing people like constantly strive for it, constantly trying to better themselves in order to achieve similar goals to me, I feel like is not only is it humbling, but it's also just, you know, it makes me proud of what I've done, because I see other people doing the same. So I don't know if I said that the right way without sounding like a fucking dickhead, but that's the best way I could put it. I don't know. But enough talking for today. Tomorrow's gonna be I think leg day tomorrow. Yep, it's actually a leg day tomorrow. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Do some legs. That should be fun. Maybe some deadlifts. I haven't done deadlifts in a while. Not talking about deadlifts. I might want to do that. But stay safe. Appreciate you guys watching. Watching. Sounds like I'm saying watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe. You know the drill. Do what you want to do. And yeah, stay safe. I'll catch you guys next time.